OK, we have some breaking news to bring you following today's match. An official complaint to the Premier League that a more experienced referee was not selected to officiate a game of such magnitude.
The Emirates Stadium was left simmering with anger and disbelief as Arsenal were denied what many believe was a match-winning penalty in a dramatic clash against Liverpool, a decision that has once again thrown VAR into the centre of English football's biggest controversy. What should have been a night remembered for elite football, intensity, and title race drama instead descended into yet another chapter of officiating chaos, with Arsenal supporters convinced their team were robbed of a crucial victory as Liverpool escaped London with a point. From the opening whistle, the match lived up to its billing. Arsenal pressed aggressively, dominating possession and tempo, while Liverpool relied on their trademark transitions and moments of individual brilliance. Chances were created at both ends, tackles flew in, and the atmosphere inside the Emirates crackled with tension. As the game wore on, it became clear that a single decisive moment could swing the contest, and that moment appeared to arrive late in the second half. With the score finally balanced, Arsenal launched a quick attacking move inside the Liverpool penalty area. A clever pass split the defence, allowing an Arsenal attacker to get goal side of his marker. As he attempted to control and shoot, he was clearly impeded by a Liverpool defender, whose outstretched leg made contact with both the player and the ball in a manner that seemed clumsy at best and reckless at worst. The Arsenal player went down immediately, arms raised in appeal, while the Emirates erupted in anticipation of a penalty. Shockingly, the on-field referee waved play on, and even more astonishingly, VAR chose not to intervene. Replays shown on the big screens and across broadcasts appeared to show clear contact inside the box, the kind of incident that has been given as a penalty countless times in similar situations this season. Arsenal players surrounded the referee, pleading their case, while Mikel Arteta stood frozen on the touchline, disbelief etched across his face. As play resumed, frustration visibly crept into Arsenal's performance. The players knew how pivotal that moment could be, not just for the match but for their broader ambitions. Liverpool, sensing the shift in momentum, slowed the game down expertly, using their experience to manage the final minutes. When the final whistle blew, the draw felt like a defeat for Arsenal and a narrow escape for Liverpool. The fallout was immediate and fierce. Social media exploded with fans, pundits, and former players questioning how VAR could look at the incident and decide against recommending a review. Many pointed to the lack of consistency that has plagued officiating all season, with similar fouls resulting in penalties elsewhere, while Arsenal were once again left on the wrong side of a critical decision. Mikel Arteta, while careful with his words, did little to hide his frustration in his post-match comments. He spoke of clear incidents and decisions that change games, echoing the sentiments of a fan base that feels repeatedly hard done by. Players, too, hinted at their disappointment, stressing how fine the margins are at the top level and how such calls can define seasons. For Arsenal, the dropped points could prove costly in a tightly contested title race. Matches against direct rivals are often decisive, and being denied the chance to win from the penalty spot feels like an injustice that may linger long after the season ends. For Liverpool, the point keeps them firmly in contention, but the manner of their escape will not sit comfortably with neutrals who crave fairness and clarity in decision-making. Once again, VAR was introduced to eliminate clear and obvious errors, yet this incident has only added fuel to the argument that it has created more confusion than clarity. The lack of transparency in decision-making, the inconsistent application of rules, and the refusal to overturn seemingly obvious mistakes continue to erode trust in the system. As Arsenal lick their wounds and prepare to move on, the sense of injustice remains. The Emirates witnessed not just a high-quality football match, but another moment that will be replayed, debated, and argued about for weeks. In a league where every point matters, Arsenal will feel they were denied more than just a penalty, they were denied a victory, while VAR once again stood at the center of a scandal that refuses to fade.